Good morning, everyone. Welcome. My name is Menachem Creditor. It's my honor to serve as scholar in residence and rabbi for UJA Federation of New York. We bring you Torah and music, blessing, and community every weekday. We've been doing so since March 18th, 2020. It is October 2025. We've been coming together with people from all over the world, good, kind souls from literally everywhere, sharing our hearts, learning Torah. It's broadcast 1,411. Which is quite something to say. And I'm sitting in the heart of Jerusalem, a beautiful residential community called Baka, where beloved friends live and learn and pray and build and share sweet times like their children just in the park over there. I'm so glad to be able to share all of this with you, and I hope that you and yours are safe and well. Let's see who's here so we can greet each other. Then we'll sing a bracha and learn some Torah. So Linda and Cheryl, and Linda, it's good to see you. Joyce, welcome. Today, typically White Shirt Friday. I'm wearing my very proud Hebrew lettered shirt. At the back of it says, Shomer Achi, my brother's keeper. So, Cecile, Corinne, and Amy, Julianne, and Jack, welcome, friends. It's good to see you. Hi, Debbie. Hope that you're well. Peter, you're on the road, so you'll watch later. It's good to see you. Thanks for sharing all of this. Cynthia and Tara, Boker Tov too. We'll say hi to a few more people and then we'll get started. Catherine, good morning, Australia. What an honor that you are here. Deborah, good to see you too. Hi, Debbie. All right, friends. Hi, Barry. Let's take a breath, sing a bracha, and we'll learn some Torah. Ya lai 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 lai, today I lai lai lai. Diddy I lie 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 lie, I lie lie lie, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Asher Kiddushanu B'mitzvotav Tzivanu La'asok B'divrei Torah, la'asok b'divrei Torah, hafoch ba v'hafoch ba, la'asok b'divrei Torah. Diddy I lie 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 lie, diddy I lie lie lie, diddy I lie 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 lie, I lie lie. Friends, it's good to see you. Pam Wexler, so nice to see you. Friends, there are so many things to say, but I want to make sure that you know I'm sitting in the heart of Jerusalem in a community called Baka, a great neighborhood with lots of nice people. You can hear the birds all around me. You can see the flowers and the bushes growing. I want to share that the interfaith clergy mission that UJA and the JCRC ran ended last night, and it was an extraordinary experience with support from non-Jewish clergy, for Jewish clergy, love between all clergy, real learning, tears, prayers, and actually even a kind of sport, a game of scripture blessing each other. We took turns at a beautiful and raucous dinner, blessing each other in rapid fire with all of the best things that we can generate. We were loving each other beautifully, and we will love each other as we come home. This is a profound moment. I want to share just a little bit of it. Thank you, Penny. It is broadcast 1,411. To be in Jerusalem in this moment, I want to be clear. There are 13 hostages whose bodies have not yet been returned for proper burial. Everyone knows that. It is clear. There are some people who are still wearing yellow ribbons. There are some people who are not. There's graffiti all over me, including behind me, if you can see it, that says Free Hirsch, because this was his community where Hirsch Goldberg Poland lived. There is a collective understanding, though, and I want to make sure you know it. There is a collective understanding that something has changed, and I can only share it with you like this. Last night, I made it to my beloved friends, Rabbi Susan Silverman and Yosef Abramowitz. They are giants of world-changing goodness in this world, and I'm thrilled to spend Shabbat with them. I make it to their apartment. I finally can relax. The mission is over. And then I am able to wake up to the Jerusalem light. But it's been a while. And when you're running a trip, you don't necessarily feel like you can let down your guard and have your own experience as much. And so when I made my way down to Emek Rephaim, one of the most beautiful little streets I've ever been on, with bookstores and coffee shops, and I ran into people I've not seen in a very long time, and I saw people I'd never met. There was something different in the air the first time since October 7th, where there is life and hope and normalcy in people's faces. My beloved wife Neshama is here. Now I can really talk some Torah, because the last time I felt this way was when she and I walked arm in arm, hand in hand, through Jerusalem. I am here, but I can only fully be here when she's holding my hand. I share that with you because that's what Jerusalem means. It means love. It means life. This is, in Aramaic, Karta de Shufraya, the most beautiful city. This is a place, friends, where, please God, people can feel love. You walk down what used to be the original train tracks. Now it's a beautiful walking path. And Arab citizens and Jewish citizens and secular citizens and religious citizens are having coffee and mowing the lawn and looking beautiful. Julianne, today's your 59th birthday. Happy birthday. So I want to share just a little bit from the Parsha, but I want to share it allowing the Parsha to shrink a little bit and the heart of Jerusalem to grow once again for us. Because I know, friends, I know that it is hard given the 2 years that we and all of the world, but let's be a little bit more narrow, Am Yisrael has felt for these last 2 years. I felt this morning an unclenching of my chest, unlike anything I can describe, even if I try, which told me that for 2 years, I have been clenching my chest to protect my soul from the darkness. I'm sure I'm not alone. I'm just saying it for me. I'm in Jerusalem right now like I've never been here. How can I not cry from the beauty of the roses that are just feet away and cars that are for some reason parked on the sidewalk like they often are here, and the coffee that tastes better because it's here, and the grass that's greener because it's here, and the birds that are singing most beautifully because they get to be in this air, and the friendships that are so present. Look at the gift of being part of Am Yisrael. And I'm so aware, friends, that for 5.5 years, many of us are not Jewish and we're part of this community. I consider you part of Am Yisrael too. The people Israel is yours and ours, and we're meant to share the love. Jerusalem and what it represents can be big enough for everybody. I know that sounds Pollyannish, but it is for everybody. Yerushalayim, the Hebrew word is Ir Shalom, a city of peace, which is also an Ir of Shleimut, a city of wholeness. There's nothing missing here except you, and often me. This could be a representation of the world. We break a glass at weddings because the world still has brokenness, but what Jerusalem represents is that it doesn't have to be like that. We can rebuild. And this is the Parsha to say that. Because when the world is undone with the flood, God says to Noach, Tzei min hativa, get out of that ark. That ark kept you safe. And I know it's not a textual connection, but I offer this recognition that, at least for me, the unclenching of my chest, the release for my soul, that this moment represents seeing joy in people's faces, is like leaving the ark. Because when you're in the ark, you have a tzohar. According to the Torah, there's a this is what's so normal. There's someone walking their dog right there, and it feels like I just watched an angel interfere, but actually give the blessing of their presence. So glad you did that. So glad the dog did that. The ark keeps you safe when the world is chaotic. We were holding ourselves safe, in the darkness that's surrounded, but with the return of the live hostages, and please God, the end of the war and a ceasefire that will continue, with 2 more hopeful returns tonight of hostages' bodies for dignified burial, we're becoming whole again. We're becoming whole again. I want to bless you just to feel that for a moment. We can rebuild. We can become whole again. Tsei min hativa. Get out of this ark. You know, it's interesting. At the end of the flood, the sign of God's promise is a rainbow, that there will not be destruction again. Speaking from the perspective of Jewish history, very hard to imagine that there will be one flood and no others. I don't think we should count on that. We've learned too much in our history, and we're supposed to be open-eyed in our way of approaching the world. As beautiful as we know it can be, we also have to be mindful about what it takes to be safe so that we can help the world be even more beautiful. It's all true. But that rainbow is a promise that we can start again. I bless us right now with a recognition, testimony from the birds, and the dog being walked, and the sweet people all around here, including a dry cleaner who somehow remembered my name 2 years after I visited them last. We can start again. I want to share with you a very Jerusalem moment, a sacred synchronicity that just happened, and with that we'll close. 2 years ago, July of 2023, before October 7th, and I think it's important to say things like that too. There was a world before October 7th. We're never going to go back to that world, but we can reclaim some of the joy that came a little bit more easily then. So, July of 2023, beautiful community here, a Reform synagogue in Jerusalem called Kol Hanshama. The longtime rabbi, Levi Kelman, who is a profound gift in this world, beloved friend of Neshama's and mine, invited her to do a concert, honoring him, but supporting the community and celebration. Neshama performed in the most inspiring of ways. The community was moved to its core, and Rabbi Levi was profound. And the new rabbi of the shul, Rabbi Oded Mazor, who is just really one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. Oh, Kim, you're at Stratton. Oh my God, Torah to you, Torah to me. Friends, give Kim some love. She is climbing a mountain and with us in Torah. This is amazing. Okay, so July of 2023, this concert happens, and we feel the power of that moment. So today I'm walking down, and I realize I'm walking past the synagogue. I take a picture of the door of the synagogue, and I reach out to the rabbi, Rabbi Oded Mazor, and I say, my friend, it would be so nice to share a hug. Are you around? He said, oh my God, you're here? I was about to teach this morning, and I was going to include your song, Olam Chesed Yibaneh. And I said, wait, what? He said, would you come to our learning and sing it? And so I'm so humbled. He asked me, I go. When I walk in, the poet Alden Solovey, some of you might know him, an incredible, shining soul, is there too. And I realize this is the heart of our people. For any of the joy and beauty that we can make true anywhere in the world, and there's a lot of good stuff we get to do, this is the heart of our people. And where was that most revealed today? 2 places, a dry cleaner and a synagogue called Kol Haneshama, my entire soul. This is a moment where when we emerge from the ark and we take our first steps back onto ground, hoping it'll be solid and prepared for if it's not, we have to remember that there's a promise that we can begin again. And when we begin again, our hearts can become whole again. We can sing again. We can dance again. It's not only that we will dance again, it's that we are dancing again. People's faces are showing beauty and hope health. We are in the day after, friends. It's time to leave the ark. Please God, our 13 beloveds will receive the dignified return and burial. We will not let go of that. We are living forward. Please God, you should feel this in your heart too. I want to channel that now and next week during the World Zionist Congress, where I'm truly, truly honored to be a delegate. Our hearts are growing again. May your heart feel some of this. All of it. All of it. You deserve all of it, not just some. We are dancing again. What a gift. What a gift to see the rainbow of life one more time and to begin again. So take a breath. This is where we send our hearts. So what I'm going to do while we sing Hatikva is I'm just going to move the camera around to let you take in the view around me, okay? Here we go. Take a breath. Kol hod baleva pnima nefesh Yehudi homiach ulfatei mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia od lo avda tikvateinu hatikva bat shnot 2000 להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. להיות עם חופשי בארצנו, ארץ ציון וירושלים. Am Yisrael Chai, friends. Have a beautiful Shabbat. See you on Monday.